You said you've never made a real wreath before, and this looks like a professional freaking wreath. Like, I think it's your calling. Erin, the wreath master. We crafty. Hell of a wreath. Hell of a wreath.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Ed.
And I'm Mel.
And we are Ed&Mel. And Wallace.
Of course, Wallace. How can we not include him? He's freshly bathed, so this is the best time to show him off.
He is looking fantastic. We're going to be making homemade wreaths.
Homemade wreaths, like
it's kind of a
do-it-yourself completely.
Yes, it's kind of a tradition of what we do usually on Christmas. Whoa!
And there he goes.
Wallace. So every year we usually sit down, we go out to nature, we pick different branches of the...
Branches, some berries, a lot of evergreen smells.
Yes.
Oh, I wish you could smell it. It smells...
Some pine cones on it.
It smells delicious. So what we do is we gather all these ingredients from nature. And usually we use an old wire rack. This has some paper. You just rip it right off. And that works really good. Or if you have one of these kicking around, an old wreath, you can potentially use this to wrap
anything
around.
that's pretty much round that you could use. You can use wire, you can use a hanger.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. You could even, if you have nothing, you could even just take this and wire it all together.
So I've made a circle.
Yes, and I picked up my branches to make a circle. And I got my trusty wire here, and I'm gonna wire it all together. I'm gonna be unorthodox this year and make one just out of branches.
What are
First things first is wreaths. Wreaths are one of our traditions that we usually make them.
We do. We try to every summer, depending on where we are living.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the wreaths reflect where we live.
Yes.
One tradition that we have in my family is when we are decorating the tree, you know it's time when all of a sudden a box of turtles appears out of nowhere. It's a tradition in the Walker house. We don't have turtles all year. We kind of wait.
No, yeah, we never have a turtle. Like,
I don't anyway.
We're forbidden to have a turtle off season. You have to wait till Christmas to get a turtle.
You're pretty strict.
We are pretty strict.
Tradition's tradition.
Yeah. When does everybody open their presents? I know there's different traditions, like Santa Claus always comes on December 25th and Santa's coming down your chimney and your presents. But in my family, we opened all of our gifts from our mom and dad and grandma and all our family members on Christmas Eve. We'd open all of our presents.
Yeah.
And then on Christmas Day, we would have all our Santa gifts. And then we would open our presents from Santa in the morning, like a normal kid, I guess. But that's all we had was the Santa presents under the tree. All the other presents from family members and everything, we went Christmas Eve.
Interesting.
Yes.
Because in my family, we opened nothing Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve was...
Not even one?
No, Christmas Eve we didn't eat meat, and we were so excited for the next morning when Santa came and we got to open all the presents from everyone. So that was one thing that stood out when I met your family, because I was like, what? You guys open all your presents Christmas Eve?
Yeah, because it's... I know a lot, I don't know what the percentage would be. Like, comment down below if you
do you
open your presents Christmas Eve or do you
I'm
open
curious
Christmas
now.
Day?
What do you do? Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
I'm not sure, but...
Right now, we're 50-50.
Yeah, right now. If you took a poll, we'd be 50-50.
All right. Speaking of 50-50, where are we at in our wreath building?
I am still trying to tie my branches together to make my circle.
Okay. And I am slow and surely winding my wire and my branches. Holy, it's pretty thick. I'm gonna have a thick little circle. So I'm about a quarter done mine. It's pretty thick, Erin.
A quarter done?
Oh my goodness, it's really thick. Ho ho ho, and a bottle of rum.
We used to have Christmas confessions, so we would open our presents on Christmas Eve after supper, and then we'd all go to the table and we would start having. So I was like, well, I'm 18 years old or so when it started. So you were around a couple years after, but
yeah, it was
we would start having a few drinks around the table, and we'd start getting merry, and we'd have Christmas confessions, because in our family it was a rule that if we did something and got in trouble, but it was more than 6 months ago, that my mom and dad could not be mad at us because it was 6 months ago. And they still didn't know about it, so if you didn't know, it wasn't gonna.
So you got the get out of jail free.
We got a jail free, so we could talk about anything from January to July.
Oh my goodness, I could imagine.
And then anything from July to December was off limits until next year. So it's just something we did, and then we kind of something we carried on and had fun with, and now we laugh and joke about it.
This makes me want to make a snowman.
I know.
Do you want to make a snowman? Isn't that like
Yes, I do.
I don't know if that's part of it. Just kidding.
Oh, no. Growing up, were you guys a real tree kind of family, or were you an artificial tree kind of family?
Well, we would go tree hunting with my aunt and uncle, Uncle Reg and Auntie Judy. I remember hunting trees with them. But us personally,
how do you hunt a tree?
well, you have to like get on. I think we went on like a sleigh ride or.
Do you sit on a stand and wait for the tree to come to you, or do you go on ground and look for the tree?
Yeah, we push bush. You have to push bush to see the perfect tree, because my Uncle Reg and them and
they have the eye for it.
they do, and we would find the perfect tree that way and bring it back, and their house would smell so good. But us, like in our household, we always had a big tree.
Artificial one?
An artificial one, which is fine.
Our first tree, we started off with you and I, Mel and Ed. It was a older artificial tree that Mel's mom and dad sent down, I guess, passed down to the younger generation.
Pretty much all of our stuff that we got was hand-me-downs, honestly.
A lot of it. We just
which I love.
took what we can get. And
heck yeah. So we've had a few different ones. I remember one Christmas we were living in our house in Winnipeg.
Yep.
And we were living in a construction zone, like essentially wake up in the morning and you dust everything off and eat quick, and then
so that's
the dust was like constantly settling. It was a construction zone.
That was one year that we did not put up real or artificial, but
I got really creative because it was Christmas, and we'll have to insert a picture. I created a box tree, and it was made completely out of boxes.
Out of boxes. Not just stacked boxes, like, well, we'll put, like I said, she'll put a picture in there, but yeah, I came home from work and she had it made, and it was so cool. We left it up. We left it up the whole Christmas, and just as long as you'd leave a normal tree up.
Yeah.
And it was really cool. For a while, we had Melanie's grandma's.
Ooh, yes, that was like an antique, a vintage.
So if you remember those trees where you just got the green pole that stood up and then had all the holes in it.
Yeah.
So the branches were literally like this, and they were on a piece of wire that was like twisted up.
And there was a certain color, it was all the color combination.
And it was all different colors, because it was some were longer at the bottom and they got smaller and smaller and smaller. But you just stick the individual branch right into the stick.
No, but that was even a fancy one, because my grandma had, I guess back in the day you could buy like painted on snow or frosting. Was it spray on? But it was
so all the tips are all frosted. But it was literally on a wire, and you just poked it right into straight from the 60s. Like
it was.
But we used that for so many years.
Oh, it was perfect. I loved it.
It was a great tree.
It's like a walk down memory lane for me.
And it was so big. Like that thing was gigantic. How big it was. Like it was a great tree.
We actually didn't get a real tree until we were in Texas.
Yeah, our very first real tree. I think that's first and only.
Because we didn't bring.
We've actually done that before.
We didn't bring any tree with us. I think we donated it to my brother.
Yeah.
Chris, I think, got it, or maybe it was fit for the pit at that moment. I don't know. I'll never forget that one time we were fortunate enough to spend Christmas in Hawaii. Hawaii Christmas!
Yeah.
It's so,
oh my God, Hawaii Christmas was amazing.
Wild.
It was just so amazing to be on the beach on Christmas Day.
Yep.
Like, it was like memories from that day where.
I know. We'll have to insert some footage.
Yeah.
Say hello. Say hello. No. Hello. So, what does this tape for?
To show her what's going on while she was asleep. From where we're going, you'll folks why? Yes, she did. She like closed your eyes and all that.
This is London playing with her bamboo. Steven.
And you.
Say hi.
Smile.
Yeah. What is on you?
This.
What's on your legs?
Mud.
Ew.
Silly.
Silly.
Take a picture of my leg. Take a picture of my leg.
My sister's kids are small. They're like pretty much grown up now. The last couple of years we haven't made it home. Last Christmas we went home before.
Home being Canada.
Yeah, home being Canada. On December 1st to like the 8th or something.
True, last year.
And it just wasn't, everybody was in like getting ready for Christmas mode. Not really in Christmas mode.
Yeah.
So we still kind of missed out and then the year before that we didn't even go home for Christmas because we just moved here. So we were still settling in, so we ended up going home. So
And that was super weird.
It was super weird.
It was the first Christmas, just me and you.
yeah, that was the very first Christmas that we
No complaints.
had just me,
just different.
me, Mel, Wallace, and Lou.
And Lou. Yeah.
And that was it.
Our
We had
family, I guess.
Yeah, it was just our family.
It was fun. Don't get me
It
wrong.
was really fun. So, on Christmas Day last year and the year before, we went snowboarding.
True.
And so we would wake up like early as kids were waking up to open their presents.
And we were that excited.
And we were that excited. Get
gonna
ready,
lie.
jump in the car, up to the hill. And it was like 8:30 Christmas morning. The chairlifts are just starting to spin and there is nobody. Absolutely nobody on the hill.
Because everyone's with their family.
I know, so it was, what a time to go if you...
It was. We made the best of it.
If you don't have family to hang out with on Christmas,
The ski hills.
hang out with the people at the ski hill because, hey, they have to work and keep it open and we get a snowboard, so
Yeah.
it kind of, everything
It was
worked out.
super fun. We had unexpected fun. I was really scared and nervous because I'm like, no, I'm gonna miss my family. I'll be crying.
we were really bummed out that we weren't going home.
Yeah, and then we just kind of decided, we're like, nope, this isn't gonna bum us out.
Yeah.
We're gonna make the best of it, and we really did. And I'm so glad. It's kind of a life lesson for everyone watching. You know, sometimes life may give you lemons, but sometimes those lemons make the best lemonade that you didn't even see. So
Exactly.
just give it a chance.
I know.
You never
it
know.
gets-
Life's crazy. It is really crazy. Oh my goodness, this is getting pretty fierce.
So we've always, since we moved to the States, we've always gone home.
We try to.
Family is very important at Christmas.
It's very important. Well, to
Very
both of us.
Christmas at
Anytime.
anytime.
You only have so much time.
Yes. So
here.
we both grew up in the same area. So when we go home for Christmas, if you've seen the movie Four Christmases,
Oh yeah, that's right.
so take out the violence and the hating being there.
No.
That was us. Where we literally we spend the day at everybody's house.
True. And it's like that every time we go home.
And it's like that every
We get to
time,
see
but
everybody.
we take every single moment as if it's like, and cherish it because
You do. You have to. because-
anytime,
And sometimes you don't know when it's going to
I
be the
know.
next time you're going to be out there.
Anytime is quality time with family.
It is. It really is.
Even if
and
it's
as the older you get, the more you appreciate
I know, like
that.
how many times I was like, oh my God, get me off this farm. I can't feed anymore. I got to go to the city.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, oh man, I wish I was at the farm.
I
And I would
know.
love to do this and I would love to do that. you know?
It's so weird how it
Yeah.
is.
I miss just yelling, like you just,
Just
you know,
yelling.
just going outside and yodeling.
You can yodel
Very
here.
well, the cops might get called.
No.
I don't know. So I am getting on pretty close to.
Okay, well, let's see. Ooh, that looks really good. I kind of wish I would have done the old natural. That looks really good. Note, next year,
I
when
know.
when I'm out in nature next year, I should just look
I
for
know.
big branches that I can use one, like a hula hoop, not that big, but one branch that would go all the way.
And they're really flexible too.
Oh, that looks really good.
It's
I'm
really-
excited. I'm so excited. Mine is kind of really dense, but like it almost looks like it would be like a really good centerpiece. I think it'd be cute hanging too. I don't know. I don't know. It's really wild right now.
Yeah, well, that's how they gotta start. They gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah, I guess. We're just a sap.
It's just a sap.
Okay, I need a.
Alright, so update on the wreaths.
Oh yeah, let's give her
My circle, oops, got a clinger on here.
a clear.
Here is my wreath. I got just my branches spun into a circle.
It looks really good.
I just
love
have my
it.
base. I got a few things I gotta take care of here.
And this
We're good to go.
And this is mine.
Oh!
Oh, it smells so
Ooh,
delightful.
I know, it smells so delicious in here with all this
It smells like
pine
Christmas.
and yeah, I know.
So-
Christmas and everything.
So
So,
Love
I'm back to it.
We crafty. We crafty.
My circle's done.
Okay, well if you want some different, I have lots of this greenery. I'll throw it over some over here if you want.
There we go. That's
Some
what
good
I need.
thick stuff.
This is what I need, some of this stuff.
So, coming from Canada, it's very common during Christmas, well, any holidays, for dainties to be rolled out. At
yes.
everyone's house you go to, someone they always usually have dainties.
If you say dainties here, people have no idea what you're talking about.
Really?
I have no idea.
Oh.
But dainties are like,
It's like a dainty little cake or square.
yeah,
And they're
like a little
all
piece of-
different flavors from like sweet to like
Yes.
fruity to
So my
nutty.
favorite is a confetti square, and also my mom makes a glossy peanut butter cookie.
A dainty I've been craving lately would be a Nanaimo square. I haven't had a
Oh,
Nanaimo square in
a
forever.
your mom's Snicker bar. Oh,
There's a lot of good ones, or even like a homemade tart.
yes, like
How
those little
good would that be
raisin
right now?
tarts.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yes.
So we've been doing creative things for quite a long time. And especially at Christmas. And another Christmas tradition at our house here with Mel and I is Christmas movies. If we're gonna watch a movie, it
During-
has to be
During the month
a
of
Christmas
December.
movie. December 1st, it's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation every year. Because you can watch that literally every year and laugh just as hard as you did last year, the year before that, the year before that. So, and then we roll on with all of them. There's so many. Another tradition we have based around Christmas is if we're in the car together. I don't really do this by myself, but
What? Just kidding. I'm kidding.
well, I usually listen to traffic because I'm driving around the stupid base, so
True.
I have to listen to traffic because you're usually stuck in it. But if we're in the car together, it has to be Christmas music on the radio.
We are kind of hardcore when it comes to this, I'm not gonna lie, because when we lived back in Texas and we commuted a few Christmases, we would drive.
Yeah.
And that drives what? A good
24 hours?
24 hours and Christmas music of the whole
The
way.
whole way.
Because most times when we go on a road trip, we're like, stop at a hotel? What? 24 hours? There's two drivers?
No. You ain't
that's like
driving, you're sleeping.
4 shifts each?
Yeah.
Check.
Check. I think even Wallace takes a couple turns.
I know, it wasn't until we moved here where we actually were like, oh, we can stay in a hotel when we travel? What?
I love Christmas.
And I really do. And the reason of this season is about giving, not receiving. And
I know.
it's just such a good time of year. You should really just take time to celebrate and smile more and give
Yes.
more.
And say Merry Christmas to everyone you see,
Yeah,
because
or-
everyone
Yes.
needs to have a Merry Christmas. And
Call those people that you haven't talked to in a while, or stop in and say
Yeah.
hey. I don't
Send
know.
a Christmas card out to
It's
family.
the reason of the season. Heck yeah.
Speaking of that, we gotta get our Christmas cards out for
Oh,
Christmas.
we might be sending Happy New Year's.
Yeah.
Hey Santa, hey Santa. So I'm just gonna let you know what I'm doing. I don't know if this isn't much of a tutorial or anything, but the top. Oh, where's the top? Dude, I keep losing it. Don't use a green hanger. Where's Peter? Come on, oh, right here. Okay, so as you can see, I'm definitely at the halfway mark.
And mine, getting pretty bushy. I'm getting a little long on this side, but we'll tuck in here.
Oh my goodness, it looks so flipping good. I think it would be more advantageous if you had it on a spool so you could just kind of unwind as you go, because mine are like,
A little bit gnarly.
yeah. Well, look at it. How did you get yours all still in?
Because I'm a construction worker. Can't you see I'm wearing a plaid shirt, Mel?
I bet you were a lumberjack.
I'm a construction worker.
So if it wasn't for me, would you ever make a Christmas wreath?
No, I don't think I would make a wreath if I was like not married and batching it.
Oh, come on.
I do not think I'd be sitting at a table
You wouldn't-
with my buddies making wreaths.
Oh, come on. This could be like a wreath making thing.
It'd be more-
I think this could be like a total thing. I think it is a thing.
Yeah, well, we might be starting a trend.
I think people have been making wreaths a long time. I
Yeah,
don't think we started no trend on that one. This is starting to look so good. Like,
It is.
I like.
Poke this sucker in here.
Ooh, okay, I have a question. When we have kids,
Mm-hmm.
will we be opening gifts Christmas Eve?
Oh.
Or Christmas morning.
Oh, I don't know. That is a very good question.
I don't know. Like, it really doesn't matter. Well, I don't.
I would
say not all of
maybe,
them.
Yeah, then maybe do half and half.
I wouldn't say all of them Christmas Eve, because then you'd stay up all night. You'd never get your kids to sleep.
Although-
See, in my family, Christmas Eve there was a lot of game
Maybe so.
playing and
Maybe
a lot of
maybe
gambling. So
maybe.
my parents were like, get these kids to bed so we can pull out the serious games, get some serious
Money going.
the bourgeois going on, or
Yeah.
whatever game, Remoli.
Yeah,
Game of choice.
usually money making games.
Get those kids out of there. Yeah, we would just slow the games down.
Yeah. And it wasn't for big dollars, but sometimes they got pretty big.
Heck yeah! At
Yeah.
my Christmas is at my place.
So like past the ace and games like that, there's some pretty serious monies going on.
Money.
A 10,000 dice game.
I know. Yeah, the
And-
game is called 10,000. We play
Yeah.
with 5 or 6 dice.
Yeah,
it's
we
a
can.
hoot. A lot of games are played.
A lot of games are played.
It's so much fun. I don't know. We do like playing games. Goodness, this is all coming together so good. Oh, I'm gonna take some of these branches. Hogging all the good stuff over here.
One?
So I'm really excited.
Mm.
Christmas is a great time of the year.
Yeah,
And sometimes,
definitely one of my faves.
yeah, sometimes it's not how you expected, but sometimes it's even better. Brunches.
There's the top.
Oh my goodness, that looks so, woo! What is this?
No,
Woo!
you gotta-
Oh, I think this is just a,
clinger.
you go.
Someone jammed it in
I don't know why I have to sound like an adult, but I'm like, woo, woo!
The front.
I really like that, Aaron. It looks so good. And he says he's never made a wreath before.
Oh, I've never made a reel.
I've never made a
real wreath.
You've never made a real wreath before? This looks like a professional
No.
freaking wreath.
I
Like,
s-
I think it's your calling. Aaron, the wreath master. Wreath it.
Hey, Mr. Wreath Man, put a record on.
Put a wreath on it.
It's like playing the game Operation when you're trying to get the wire through the things.
It really is. Alright, so Christmas is a really happy time, but I can't help but also think of one of the saddest
Oh
times
my God, yes.
in our life. We had an Old English Sheepdog.
Farley Sprocket.
Farley
Hashtag Farley Sprocket if you want to see
If you
him
want to see what he looks like.
on
He's such a
Instagram.
special dog.
Oh, he was.
Anyway, the first Christmas that when we moved to Texas from Canada, we found out that Farley was
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Christmas Eve actually. We found the news out.
Farley wasn't like.
We found the news out that he was dying, that he got lymphoma, and that there's nothing that they could do, and that was the saddest Christmas Eve. It was the first Christmas that we were away from our family. In Canada. Luckily we had the Turners in Texas. God bless the Turners in Texas, the sweetest people, like extended.
Oh, you're making me tear up.
I know, it's so sad. Like it was.
I know, it is a terrible time of year because of that. But
it was like so sad because he was like a big part of our life. Our first dog, we got together as soon as we were married, and yeah, it was sad. But that brought us to getting Wallace. Yeah, I always have to I always think of him this time of the year because it's like. You'll never forget him.
That goes the same as family. Like, don't take family for granted. Like, it's.
Sorry.
You just have to pick up a phone and call and. Always keep in touch.
It's not worth not talking.
Yeah.
It isn't.
It isn't. And I'm not saying I'm the best person. That
oh no, I'm not either. I'm not.
You should always
do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, no doubt. Always keep in touch.
So anyway, if you're watching this and you're related to us. We appreciate you, we love you, and we think about you, honestly.
All the time.
We do. We love our family.
And we're excited to see as many as you.
Yeah, over the holiday season. Because that's what holidays are for, family and friends. Sometimes you don't have a lot of family, but you're blessed with a really good group of friends, and God bless those people too. I know you, ow, these berries have like serious thorns.
I never got poked once.
Well, sorry. Apparently you're a professional wreath builder.
Yeah, well.
Are you sure you weren't a florist back in your...
Sure. Alright, here we go! Dun, 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 dun. Wreath building 101.
Oh, where's my... I always lose the hook. Where's the hook? Darn it.
Put some color up there.
It's green. Yay! I really got a tie ribbon on that.
No. Here.
And the final product?
Yes.
Yeah. So
very easy. So that took about pretty 20 minutes, half hour to put these wreaths together. It's super easy. All right, so there you have it. Wreath building 101.
Yeah, 2018.
2018.
Success. I think they're completely different, but I love them both just the same.
So, yeah. So until next video, Merry Christmas. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay.
So